Welcome back to another video. My name is Matt and I help people overcome retroactive jealousy. In this video, I want to talk to you about motivation and how important motivation is, being motivated, feeling inspired, how just important that is on our journey in beating retroactive jealousy. I think it's one of the most important aspects that there is. Really, when you put it all together with everything else that we talk about, on this channel and overcoming RJ in that journey. So I want to kind of touch a little bit more on motivation and some tips I have for you to continue to be motivated during this process. Before we get started though, if you could take a quick moment and smash the like button so we can get this video out to more people that need to see it, I would really appreciate it. So very important to be motivated, to stay motivated during this battle with retroactive jealousy, because it's hard, right? It's hard. These thoughts, these feelings just suck the joy, suck the life out of you. And so if these things are just constantly like dropping your, emotional states to the ground, making them plummet, like it's hard to get back up. It really is. I get it. And I talk a lot on this channel, like we need to get back up, right? We can't just stay there. Like somehow we need to pull ourselves up. So either that's by motivating yourself, saying like, no, I can do this. Yes, it sucks. Yes, it's very painful, but let me get back up and let me take this day on. Or it's listening to motivational content. And I think this is very powerful. And it was funny, sometimes I'll go back and forth between, just in my own life now, like, listening to motivational content versus like, oh, I don't need motivation. I feel motivated myself. Like I can talk myself up if I need to. Like I'll go back and forth a little bit. And I was kind of on this kick of like, I don't need motivational content right now. Like I know what I can say to myself to inspire me. And it was actually yesterday I was going out for a run and it was very rainy and wet. And like the days prior I'd gone on a run and my legs were kind of sore and tired. So I was really not feeling very up to running today. And I was just like, this is not going to feel good. This is not going to blah, 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 blah. Already self-talk, negative, right? Even though I said, oh, I can motivate myself. Wasn't really working. And so the YouTube app on my phone, I have the YouTube Premium or whatever it is. So you can download videos and you can play them with your phone like off or in sleep mode. And so I was like, you know what, let me go back to my motivational content. Let me download a motivational video and I'll listen to it on my run. So literally I go into YouTube and I type in like motivation, enter. And it just comes up with a whole bunch of like really cool videos from, all sorts of motivational speakers. You got Les Browns, you got Tony Robbins, you got a ton. Those are just the ones that come off the top of my head, but so many. Gary Vee also, if you're into business, anything, Gary Vee, a lot of his stuff is on there. So the first one I clicked it and immediately I put in my headphones in and it just started talking to me like getting out of your comfort zone, like pushing past the fear that you have. Like if you want to get to that next level, you need to feel discomfort. You need to feel a little pain. Like it's okay. That means you're growing. And like immediately I started hearing those, I just started running. And it was like, I ran like 4 miles. I think I ran the faster than the speed of light, like the fastest 4 miles I'd ever ran because of this motivational stuff. Like I just felt the adrenaline pumping in my body. Like, so many powerful words and being spoken to me. And it was just a game changer for me, like in that moment. And it just clicked in me, like, how powerful is this? Like if this just allowed me to literally, yes, my legs were sore. Yes, I was feeling tired, but allowed me to push through all that, just these words of inspiration that I was listening to, like how much more power can it have in our lives, especially in the journey in overcoming retroactive jealousy? It can have a huge impact. And this is the one of the things listening to motivation that I talk about in the course. I just added a new section to the 7-day Road to Freedom Accelerator course. If you're a member of that, I talk about a morning routine. This is the one of the things I mention in the morning routine. To listen to motivational content when you get up in the morning or have it be a part of your morning, because I think it just totally changes the way you see your day. If you're a member of the course, by the way, that's free. That's in the course already. You can log in, you can see that. If you haven't signed up for the course yet, please do. It's on sale now. You'll get access to a bunch of activities, a bunch of videos, and Overcoming RJ, plus access to that new section with the morning routine. So check that out. But when I was running and I was hearing, the motivational speakers talk to me and things that said, Les Brown came on. Les Brown's one of my favorite motivational speakers. And he started speaking and he said something that just really resonated with me that I think will resonate with you too, because it made me think of you out there, and it, you know, made me think of me and my own struggles, and even my own struggles with overcoming RJ, but it really made me think of you. So I want to play this clip for you. I think it's like a minute, 2 minutes, real quick. I'll just play it over top, and so you can kind of listen to it and kind of hear what I heard and kind of understand what was going through. So think kind of a retroactive jealousy as you're listening to this clip, and I think hopefully it'll motivate you and inspire you to know that you can get through this. So I will let Les Brown take it away right now.
It was hard, ladies and gentlemen, coming to speak to people. And I was facing financial difficulties in my own life. I was behind on my bills and my dreams, and I'm saying to them, you can live your dream. It was hard, ladies and gentlemen. It was very difficult to pick myself up each day believing that I could do it. There were times that I doubted myself. I said, God, why is this happening to me? I'm just trying to take care of my children and my mother. I'm not trying to steal or rob from anybody. Why did this have to happen to me?
It was rough when I lost my job, and I could not find a job. It was humiliating and embarrassing, borrowing money, and then I couldn't pay the money back when I told them I would. That's rough. How people look at you, how they respond to you. It's very hard. Here's what I discovered that happens to you in life, that you will go through things, and while you're going through them, you can't understand why it's happening to you. But after you go through it, you get back and you look at it and you say, oh, now I understand why I needed that lesson. Then I saw that that was preparing me for bigger and better things. See, most people want it easy. See, easy come, easy what? Easy go. Learning those things that you don't like to do. But you know that in order for you to get where you want to go, this is one of the hoops that you have to flip through. And I'm saying to you, whatever you got to do it, because if you don't, life is going to whoop you until you surrender.
So what'd you think? The main thing that I liked of that speech is just being like, you know, this thing that I'm going through, retroactive jealousy, I need this to happen. This was something that I had to go through to get to the next level. And that's stuff I talk about a lot on this channel and the courses, whatever. Like, looking back on my RJ journey, like, I'm so glad I went through this. While I was going through it, it's like, why is this happening to me? Like Les Brown, God, why me? What is happening? Like, I didn't do anything to anybody. Why am I experiencing this? And looking back, like, wow, I had to go through this to get me to where I am now. There was no other way. I'm so thankful that I went through this. And yes, it's hard. You know, yes, it's tough. But if we've got something we need to do, which is overcome this, we need to do it. Because if not, like Les said, life is going to whip you until you surrender. You'll have this RJ throughout your whole life. You'll have RJ manifested in other areas of your life, and it will keep you down unless we do this now. And that's got to be something that gets you out of bed every morning, even when you're not feeling great, gets you out of bed. This is another day where I tackle this. This is another day where I learn. This is another day where I start overcoming this. This is another day where I break through this to live the life that I'm destined to live. And again, I will look back on this day, on this moment, and be so thankful that I went through it. So let me make the most of this day. It's very powerful. It's so incredibly awesome, those words, I think. And I think they'll be, beyond retroactive jealousy. They can really change your life. So start listening to some motivational content, really. Even if it's just like a 10-minute video day, a 5-minute video day, even if it's like a motivational podcast. I don't listen to much podcasts as far as motivation goes. I usually just kind of do the YouTube videos and stuff like that, but I'm sure there's a ton of stuff on there. But, you know, even just listening to successful people speak, Steve Jobs interviews, Bill Gates interview, even though they're talking about money and probably not retroactive jealousy, you see where their mind is. You see the struggles that they went through, the stuff that they say, this was hard for me, but I'm so glad I did it. Looking back on things and having no regrets because everything built them to where they need to be. And just seeing, you know, them at their lowest of lows, talking about, I was at my lowest of low, and, you know, here I am as, you know, the richest man in the world. Here I am as this, that. And it all started, the lessons they learned from their lowest point. So I'm telling you, this retroactive jealousy will be fantastic for you. It will be wonderful for you. You will thank yourself for going through it. You will thank God, whatever your higher power is, for having you go through this, because I'm telling you, it's going to change your life in ways you could never imagine. Your life is going to be more amazing than you've ever thought. Your relationship is going to be more amazing than you ever thought. The relationship with your family, with your kids, with the friendships that you have, more amazing than you ever thought possible, just by going through what we're going through right now. So keep that in your mind. Look up some motivational content. There's so much. We're so blessed to have stuff like YouTube, stuff at our fingertips that anytime we can just type something in and boom, it's right there. Like I said, I just type in motivation, enter on YouTube, and there's thousands and millions of things come up. There's something for you there. I think it's going to be very, very powerful and a game changer for you in this journey in overcoming retroactive jealousy. So I'll leave you with that. Hope you enjoyed the video today. If you did, please smash the like button to activate YouTube's algorithm. Also subscribe to the channel if you have not already done so. Click the notification bell so you are alerted next time I post a new video. And also please check the links in the description below before you go. I've got a free meditation you can download right now. I've got a free Facebook group you can be a part of if you want to speak with other retroactive jealousy sufferers and overcomers. And I also have some awesome, awesome courses down there. I'd love for you to enroll in that. I think once again, they'll also help you and aid you in overcoming retroactive jealousy. Hopefully inspire you, motivate you as well, because really I think that's key, is you understanding you can absolutely do this. You have the power to do it, and you will do it. So that's it for me for now. Hope you have a wonderful day. See you in the next video.